That should work. Hey! Welcome, viewers, to another Dungeon Craft with Steph and Vic, where we are working on some awesome. I'll be painting minis again today. I think Victoria is working on some dungeon tiles.
Yeah.
So, yeah, some more crafting mayhem to ensue for the next 2 hours. So, thank you so much for joining us. Yeah, so let's get to it. So I know last week, Victoria, you worked on actually something you used on Sunday.
Yes, I did. I was relatively happy with it. I think you don't see as many flaws on stream as you do
Yeah,
in person, which is fantastic.
yeah.
And, also, it taught me that, contrast is key
Mm-hmm.
when building stuff. So,
Yes, yes,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it turned out good. It turned out very
Yeah,
good.
thank you. I think it turned out okay. We're gonna try some new techniques today.
Ooh.
Had intended to do minis, but we had a camera issue, so you guys get sweet dungeon tile action. But I heard this theory that if you use tinfoil on your styrofoam and press it in there, it gives like a weird rock texture to your
I
styrofoam.
can totally see that. Yeah.
Yeah, so I've obviously already done my grooves like I had last week, but I'm just gonna be trying to rough up
Nice.
styro. So sorry, more styrofoam ASMR. I know that's what you guys came here for.
Hey, I think this group is okay with some ASMR.
Yeah, they love it. They love it. Oh man.
Oh.
Did you get to use some of the minis that you were painting last night?
Well, I
I
mean,
wasn't able to
I
watch.
use them because they are the characters that are in the
Yeah,
campaign. Of
yeah.
course, I did add something really quick yesterday since they're not
Hmm.
completely painted. I painted their bases different colors.
Oh, nice.
So that way they could at least see them a little bit better on the board
Hmm.
than what was there. I think this week, however, even though like it seems like a kind of maybe wise decision to like work on like three or four at the same time and like go through. I think
Hmm.
I'm going to just focus on one today or
Hmm.
whatever, or a couple maybe,
Hmm.
and that way at least I myself can see more progress, as well as people watching can see more progress,
Yeah.
and it's not just like color here and there. um yeah, so that way maybe we
Yeah.
can get some kind of. And so one of them I'm working on today is trying to get the camera here, is Pyxrin from well, of course, like for
Oh,
Monday, because that's what I'm
nice.
painting these for. So yeah, yeah. So I will be painting, working on Pyxrin's figurine today. I was like, I might add in another, but I'll let you know if I do. But yeah, really cool.
Nice.
I love the pose in the mini, so I'm excited to get her painted.
Yeah. Those open poses are great. I am so excited to do Derek's just because he picked such an obnoxious pose. I don't know if you
Oh,
saw
was
it.
that the one that was like
Where it's
the
like his
hands
arms are
out?
open, yes,
Yes.
like yes,
Yes.
and then his tail is just like all out for the world to
Mm-hmm.
see. It's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be so much fun.
Yeah, I saw that and I had a nice little chuckle. And then Lennox is shirtless, right? Did he stay with the
Lennox
shirtless
is,
one?
yeah, he ended up staying with shirtless.
Dear God.
You know, it was really funny. I had a good laugh because you were one of the first ones to do yours, and I had made, like I said last week, I had made Maves, just for funsies,
Yeah.
and you and I had picked the same position for our. Now it looked a little bit different because Maeve has like a spell going off in one hand,
Mm-hmm.
and like I said, I put that squirrel familiar in her hand for Horatio. So it,
Yeah.
but I just had a good laugh. I was like, of course, Steph and I would pick the
Mm-hmm.
same.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, and I did utilize a little dice thing. I
Oh,
to and
sweet.
put the command strip on top of it to kind
Yeah.
of give a little bit of a hold here, so I'm not like getting paint all over my
Oh,
hands.
you don't have brown hands again?
No, no, I don't have no, nope, not today.
Not today, paint. I keep forgetting I have to turn on my own music. I have to be self-sufficient. This is
Oh, crap. I forgot
unfortunate.
to even have music going for this. But I
Oh,
have Spotify open, so here we'll get some nice tunes going.
oh, turn that down. Oh my goodness. Look, I'm here to party, but
All right, chat, just let me know if the music's too loud or if it starts drowning out Victoria, because we do not want that.
oh yeah, we want to make sure you get the ASMR you came here for.
Yep, yep.
You know, I think you're not going to be able to see the detail very well until I paint it. It looks like it's working. It is a pretty dense styrofoam, though. I'm really having to work it pretty hard to get the grooves in there.
Oh, Bear, these minis are for my campaign on Mondays. So, and she paints as well. So she's going to be painting her own minis that she gets for her Sunday night campaign.
Yeah. Fairpotamus, we had some camera, I was going to start doing the minis today, but we had camera issues and it wouldn't like let you see the detail of painting the mini. So essentially, if you're looking at the camera, I'd have to hold it back here for it to not be fuzzy, and then you wouldn't get to see what I'm doing. So what's the point?
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll get that worked out for next week. Because the first mini I'm going to start on is Beans, the Steel Defender.
So do you have them all? So you have them all in?
So he quoted me. I approved it. He's printing them. They're coming from the UK.
Right.
But Beans was that one from the Dungeons and Doggos.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it's a mini I already have that I'm just repurposing.
Yeah, his or at least the Steel Defender designs that you've done like in the illustrations is very similar to like your typical kind of Steel Defender. So yeah, that works.
Yeah. It worked out. The only real big difference is this boy has a cape and our Steel Defender does not. Our Beans does not. But I'm sure if anyone gets the idea to get him a cape, that's very much a thing that Jules would do.
It really is. It really is.
Yeah.
Poor Beans. I forget about Beans a lot. I really do.
Yeah. Poor Beans. It's so funny. Emilio really loves making his characters his animals have a lot of personality.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Guillermo, Greg the Unseen Serpent. He had like a whole backstory. I think he had more of a backstory than Peppino did.
That's beautiful.
So does Ileana like Beans better than Guillermo?
I think so. Guillermo, I mean, Beans isn't like getting in her face like Guillermo did a couple of times, trying to be helpful, but Ileana just finds it annoying.
Yeah.
So,
Beans is a pretty good boy.
Yeah. I just, as a player, unfortunately, just kind of like, oh yeah, that's right, you have... Beans is here. Right, okay.
Beans is here.
Wow, it is so hard to keep these minis in camera. Like, I don't know.
I know.
It's the most difficult thing.
Fairpotamus, it would be fantastic if I could just outsource all of my mini painting to Steph. Our shipping costs might be a bit of a pain, but, that would be a great idea. Maybe I'll just make... Steph, what do you charge an hour?
Oh boy. Well,
if I do your dungeon tiles, we got be on an exchange program.
I'm excited to start dungeon tiles. As I said, I just have to cut down the styrofoam that I have.
Yeah.
But I think I can make quite a few with the styrofoam that I just have in my room.
Great. Yeah, it's a different type of crafting experience. I like that we can go back and forth between the two so that, you kind of get a little bit of both. As we learned last week, sometimes it's fun to just slap some paint on things.
It really is. It really is. There. Well, I'm sure you'd remember Beans more easily if you didn't play in like almost all of the campaigns. This is
fair.
Not inaccurate.
Yeah.
Yeah. What can I say? Although I'm at the limit, you know? Like, I really,
What are you talking about? There's no such thing.
I, shoot, if I can find a way to make money, you know, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be great. That'd be great.
Yeah. Right.
I bet Steph likes beans more than Oxaris right now. Yes, you're not wrong, Rebel.
Oh, yes.
No, in all
Yes.
honesty, you know, because I've thought about it, she probably doesn't blame Elzaris because she knows that Elzaris, well, I'm not sure that she knew that she took the potion. If she finds out that Elzaris took a potion, then yes, she would not blame Elzaris.
Right.
But the other party involved, however.
Yeah. Who, you know, I think was the one that identified the potion
he
and
knew.
therefore knew.
He knew.
Yeah,
He knew.
yeah. I know.
I thought Ileana knew she took the potion. That makes more sense. Well, I mean, but you took it in battle. I'm not sure. I mean, I didn't make a perception check in battle to see, so I'm going to say that she did not probably see you take a potion in battle.
Yeah. Well, and for my part in everything, of course, I feel awful. I do not want my players to feel like they need to go to therapy because for our D&D sessions. But also, you know, one of our viewers that happens to also be a friend of mine messaged me after the session, was like, I love how you gave them multiple chances to just have a flirt hour.
No.
And they refused.
You know, no. See, like, that's the thing, is that you absolutely did. He knew. Yeah. He knew.
I tried stuff.
Yeah, you really did. You really tried your hardest to be like, you don't have to do it this way. You don't have to do it. You could just, you know,
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, no, I don't want her to, Okay, cool.
Okay.
Right. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. You do you, dude. You do you.
Yeah. You know, the thing with
I'm not salty at all. Can you tell?
Yeah, I know. Well, the thing with Elzaris and duels feels, I mean, maybe it's not, but it feels pretty casual. So, yeah. But, you know, Lennox didn't even think to consider, not only did he not really consider Ileana, but he didn't even think to consider how duels would feel. So it's interesting.
It really is.
Man, I really, if you had asked me, next week is going to be our Arcana Lost session where we're going to be battling an Arcana Lost. What do you think is going to happen? That would not have been it.
Yeah, I kind of went along with Tasha. I thought that that you could just it didn't matter, you know. It was genius idea to have her roll for who she was who she was going to target.
Oh, well, thank you. You know, I kind of fucked that up, right? You know, because I was like, oh, I need 6. You know, there are 6 people here. You know,
Sebastian.
Or
Sebastian. Yeah,
like an idiot. But it rectified itself. I was like, you know, it'll be pretty funny if it's Derek. You know, it'd be really funny if it was Ileana, you know, because she wouldn't let anything happen.
No, absolutely not. Nope.
Jules would have been fine. The most drama-inducing one was for sure Lennox, and of course that's what she rolled.
Yep. Gotta get that. I still feel bad.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I mean, that's D&D for you, you know?
It is. That's D&D in a group where there's romance involved.
Yes,
I mean,
correct.
Really, you guys.
Correct.
I've never been in a group where there's been so much romance involved.
Did you have any idea, Victoria?
No.
This would be the one where, literally all the characters will eventually just end up
with one another? No. No way. And part of that was because I was like, there's no way this is how it's going to end up, is because I've played with some of you before, and that's, you know, obviously, on Tuesday night, Daxel is with Tassos, but it's very, off camera, it's NPC, it's different, right? And, yeah, I played with Emilio before. I hadn't played with Steven, but I felt like I knew his style. I did not expect, no. There are a lot of things I didn't expect, but that was definitely one of them.
Yeah. Yeah, you know? Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. There's extra water. Yeah. Gosh, I don't know if there's anything similar to what's going on that was in the pitch. The pitch I gave you guys. I mean, for my part, I am trying. I'm trying, but you know.
You know, I think, you know, we're all having fun, you know?
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
like,
you know, that's all that matters, right?
you know. I mean, at least we're not bringing down cities, and, you know,
Oh, yeah, you would do that.
Hmm.
You would do that.
Alright, trying to get some interesting highlights on this hair. Not exactly working. Maybe my brush. I think my brush is probably too big.
So you're doing her in her tiefling form, right?
Yes, in her tiefling form. Yeah, that's the form that she mostly chills in. Yeah, she hasn't went full drow yet, because her fiance or her ex-fiance is still hunting her. So I think it's kind of a protection on her part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. One of these days, I'll get a drow one too, because it's a rare occasion that she gets into her drow form, but sometimes it does happen.
Sure. It's like last week when you were like, "Are you doing all the maves?" I'm like, "Bitch, no, no way." I mean, you know, would it be cool to eventually do all the maves? Yes, it absolutely.
It really would be.
I love, you know, it was a few weeks ago, but we had a new viewer that came in and asked if my character were like the emotions in that. What's that movie? Is it a Disney movie?
Oh, in Inside Out.
Yes,
right?
in Inside Out. Like, is that the
Pixar
kind
movie.
of? Yes, and I was like, oh, that would be a really interesting. No, but that would be really interesting.
Just like a character that keeps switching moods.
Yeah.
It's also called emotionally unstable, but you know.
Well, sure. I mean, that is kind of what Maeve is. We have not seen very much winter or summer Maeve, but they're both the extremes, we'll put it that way. What's going on here? Sorry, I know this isn't painting, but
it's okay. We're listening to some weird, like, kind of like jazzy saxophone on our side of things. So
just quit and restart. Jazzy saxophone.
It's really some behind the tree music. You know what I mean?
Love it. Yes.
So I used that link for the Logitech camera that Dan sent along, and it actually gave me a bit more options for the one that I said like I didn't really have options to control, like this older version.
Oh.
Like it doesn't make it any better quality, but it did help with a couple of things. So like I could adjust the focus on it. So
that's great. Here's what we're gonna do. You know, when you have Spotify on like all of your devices, and sometimes it keeps trying to force it onto one device.
Oh yes.
Yeah. This. I'm gonna play it on my phone and then force it onto my Mac.
I saw a TikTok the other day that was like someone was trying to play a song on their phone in their car, or you know, and they were just like, "Why isn't this working?" And then it showed like the husband inside listening to this weird, like all of a sudden hearing this weird music, like all like turned up all the way.
Oh, yep.
Because it was feeding into the computer audio.
Yes. Oh gosh, I better turn it down so you guys can't hear it on stream. Don't want that. Get slapped with that TOS bullshit. This computer.
Oh yeah, and then another thing that happened last night is that Rhaenyra, our lovely wizard, cast web on like half of the battlefield to try and get these bugbears under a web, and got a few of our players as well, like 3 of our players. So, and then at one point, like Gerbil was having some issues because of certain things that are happening, and so he was like knocked unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
And so he was laying on the ground prone under the web. Another
Mm-hmm.
bugbear was right behind him on the web, and Rhaenyra targeted that bugbear and cast Firebolt, which set the web on fire that was on top of Gerbil. So, and pretty much was responsible for bringing him down to 0 hit points.
Oh, God. Okay. Oh, God. I fixed it, and it is so loud. Dear God. Okay, there we go. Sorry about the slight freak out. I realized why it wasn't working, because I had that new mic that I was trying to feed it into the mic. And I was like, can I hear this? Okay. Crisis averted.
Wow.
Great. Yeah. Let's actually get to what we're doing here. Steph, you make it so fun that I forget that we're on stream. Just thinking we're just hanging out, you know, chilling. Oh, people are watching us. I should probably do what I'm here for.
Right, yeah.
Thanks for carrying the show for the last 10 minutes while
You're
I
welcome.
figure out my music.
It's okay. It's all right. So you had kind of like you had the field with the one tree, the one dead tree.
The one dead
for
tree.
last week. So
yeah.
What type of terrain are you working on this week?
I'm actually going to do straight up stone sort of dungeon tiles or street tiles, you know. I thought since it was sort of a last minute decision, it would be a good basic to have, you know, even if that's not quite the terrain you're in. If there's like surprise combat, I can throw it up so that we at least have some.
Always good to have some dungeons, some like cobblestones.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to try that tinfoil technique, or I guess it's aluminum foil, some Midwestern tinfoil. Hasn't been made out of tin in decades. But yeah, I wanted to try that technique and see how well you can or cannot see it. So we'll see how it goes.
I'm gonna have to get some even smaller brushes than what I have here.
Uh-oh.
These are all small brushes, but I'm not sure that they're quite as small as I need.
Small enough. I know, I have one that looks like it's just 3 little bristles.
I mean, there are just like single hair brushes, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, you know, it came in the kit, so which is why I was like, yeah, I should use this, but... Oh, let's see this. I see I didn't cut quite straight. Oops.
Whoops.
Whatever. It's homemade. Honestly, what civil engineers in Dungeons and Dragons times had perfectly leveled streets, you know?
Yeah, it feels like a commodity, you know? I gotta get like I don't know, it's some kind of light over here that's brighter than this ring light to put on this.
Oh.
Like, just for my own benefit.
Yeah. Oh, I'll send you a link. I had to get a light that to look at fabrics. It's like $18 on Amazon, but it like collapses down and collapses back up. It has like 5 different shades of light from warm to cool.
Oh, nice.
And then it doesn't need to be plugged in. You can just charge it and then unplug it.
Okay, yeah,
so it can go literally anywhere. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Oh.
So once you get the minis done, your next big project is terrain, or are you going to mix your terrain
I'll
in?
probably mix my terrain in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Get into the cracks, please.
All right, so I kind of lied. I'm going to switch out to at least another one really quick while I have a lot of blue here on the palette. Oh, no. Pyxrin, you going to come off of there? Thank you. This one cracks me up. It's... Okay, it's not as bad now. Like, I was looking at it earlier, and, like, literally Rhaenyra's was glowing. But it's looking okay right now.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it had something to do with like where he was white and just the white balance might have been off a bit, but like yeah, when I was previewing it, I was like, oh, okay.
Okay.
All right, Rhaenyra's has. Oh, it's not that color blue. Why did I think it was a lighter blue than that? Okay. All right.
Sorry, everyone. I know my camera angle kind of gives you a lot of hand action and not a lot of paint action.
How dare you?
I know.
Don't do that. So we're actually going to go back to Pyxrin. Wasn't the blue I thought it was. But... okay.
Actually really excited to get to doing like buildings and
so what do
like
you
that.
what do you think you're going, how are you planning on crafting those yourself?
I think I am. I did sort of do some research into could I craft myself a ship, knowing that like down the road, you know, you guys might be on a ship for some reason. And
oh yeah, that's right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So lots of good options. Trying to weigh that with, you know, getting one of the cool ones someone's made on Etsy and 3D printed, you know, which, you know, is it more worth my time to just support a small artist and then paint it versus try and craft it and paint it myself?
Yeah, thank you, Bear.
Hey.
Yeah, no, yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I've been wanting to, so like I think down the road I want to try to use some modeling clay for some like some pieces.
Yeah.
The Forsaken don't have a boat in their near future though. I mean, unless they, I mean, but that's just me thinking as the DM. I mean, they could do whatever, right?
Like, Dan was crazy sending cures to the extremist world, like insane. Like, does he think we're not going to steal at least the plans, if not an entire airship? Like,
oh sure,
come on. On a holiday afternoon, we set fire to a yacht and it caused chaos in the city. Yeah. What are we gonna do in a week in your world? So dumb. Sorry, I don't mean to call my DM so dumb. That's
so dumb of you, Dan.
How would you? Yeah, me too, Rebel. I'm so ready for tonight. We are, for the first time in our Cures history, we started a Danless chat. So we can start planning. Yeah.
So you're just planning what you're going to be doing in the city?
Yeah.
That's so interesting.
Yeah. We named it the Chaos Crew.
Well, that's fitting.
We're so ready. Good stuff.
That's super fascinating.
So if you think Sunday night or Monday night is about the tops of crazy, just you wait. Tuesday's gunning for that spot.
No, that's good. Yeah. I'm excited. No, yeah, Monday is like never like they don't really do like crazy stuff. They just get themselves in bad situations all the time.
Yeah.
So like, yeah. They just always plan to do one thing and end up doing the worse option.
Right. Right.
Like setting them, setting your entire party on fire almost, or,
Yeah, whatever.
Or bringing down a floating city. It's fine.
Yeah,
it's all good.
Totally fine. Look, what right did it have to float?
Really?
What gives it the right?
Right. How? Yeah. So ballsy.
So ballsy. So pretentious. Too bougie is what they said.
Mm-hmm.
Taking down a man one city at a time. I just want to apologize to you formally if Piers completely screws up the In Extremis campaign.
I think it's fine. Like, we're away from there. We're on our own ship. Although I do know that I think most of us came from there, though. So, we do have, people we know there. So.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah, whoops.
Whoops
is right.
Oh, yep.
But
casualty.
things can happen to Brila's family. She doesn't have any other trauma in her life, so a good D&D character has some trauma, and she has yet to experience any. So It would be great. It would really build character.
Yeah. The Curious crew, they're evil, but they've really been more selfish than anything.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited for us to do some really evil
stuff?
shit and become the villains of this world that we deserve to be. I am so excited about our new little puppy, though, Augustus.
Oh yeah. Well, after you lost Callie.
After we lost Callie, yeah. I had really intended to.
I know.
Maven intended to keep her.
I know. I kind of surmised that from watching.
Yeah.
I even kind of pre-warned Frank. I was like, so we might not get Callie. Yeah. Hopefully you're not too attached.
Maeve is a very convincing fey creature. We might convince this other fey creature to.
Yeah, we might not. Yeah, that might not happen.
Yeah. To be fair, Maeve would have taken really good care of her because Callie was another fey creature. So
yeah.
An affinity towards.
We did kind of forget about her a lot, so, of course y'all did too, but,
She didn't, she was fine.
That's what happens when you have NPCs that the DM is responsible for. Sometimes they just kind of fade into the background.
Right, and if the players don't bring them up, is the DM going to? Probably not.
So, go ahead. I was going to say, last night, well, it wasn't an NPC, but, Andrew couldn't make it, so Zephyr... And I was just okay, yeah, I'll just run him on the battlefield. But then, it was, halfway through the battle, and I still hadn't, put him in combat. And I was like, yeah, we're just going to take that off the battle map. That's not going to happen tonight.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope, I just can't.
One too many moving parts, for sure. Yeah. That's why I like familiars, because, if you forget about your familiar, they're living in a pocket dimension.
Yeah,
they're not
fine.
Gonna die,
they're fine.
I'm a little worried about Augustus. We're gonna have to get him you know what I'm gonna do? Oh my gosh, I just thought of this. How I have that enchanted floating chest that's the chest of holding, because
Oh yeah.
Maeve is too fancy to carry her own shit. We'll just have someone fashion a little puppy crate on top of it.
Perfect.
For Augustus to ride on.
Hey, Gay Salt Studios, welcome.
Hey.
You mean our guide in City of Brass for Stormfall? Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Dan kept forgetting about this guide that we had in the City of Brass on Stormfall. Literally all the time. And so, and she was with us for, 3 or 4 episodes? Or maybe 3. And, we did a couple of, pretty big battles. And it's so where was Miranda with all of this? Oh, that you would see that kind of look on Dan's face.
Yeah.
No, she was waiting outside. Okay, well that makes sense. Sure.
She's just your guide. She's
Yeah,
not your,
I guess so. Yeah.
She's not your hired sword.
I guess. Yeah, good old Miranda.
I know it's way down the road, but slightly related to the city of Brass. I am so excited for when you guys finally have to hunt down that Arcana loft in its home.
It's gonna be wild.
It's gonna be wild. You're gonna really have to be coordinated, which I'm worried is not actually gonna be a thing. It's just we're gonna get to like level 20, and this Arcana loft is still gonna be chasing you guys.
Yeah.
And just bringing more and more backup with him.
I really tried. I really tried to try and get some kind of plan together.
Yeah, you did.
And yeah.
It did work out. Thank goodness it ended when it did, but it did work out this time.
Yeah, I knew because like I think Lynette got a good hit on it, on it or something like right before.
Yeah, he got you guys used your dies to get the hold, to hold him.
Yeah.
So.
And you said that the Arcana loft like glared at him or something, and I was like, oh no, it's coming. Like. Yeah.
Well, because he knows that Lennox is the one that has that book.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, absolutely. I expected Lennox to be like the first down, like to be like the first to go. Yeah. But yeah. So I was like, oh, this is about it. This is it. This is.
I should have just, killed him and then banished him before you could get to him. So there's no saving him, but next time.
Oh, this is why people have a curved brush to get under here. That's tough. I need a brush with like a little. Surprisingly, none of these like small brush packs had one with a bend in the handle.
Oh, this is a little weird. Okay. Well, you can just sit there like you're a pebble. Okay, there you go. You're a pebble now. Yeah, that is really a Bob Ross thing to say. Mm-hmm. Oh, you're this now. I got a good hit on it.
That's a special brush. That will be $10 extra. I mean, oh boy.
Yeah.
I am working on Pyxrin's mini Mad Bird. Lynette got a good hit on it. The Arcana loft Mad Bird streams.
Yeah, no, you didn't. Your fire was like quartered, wasn't it? You tickled it with your fire.
That might be what he's referring to.
Yeah.
Because he put a ...
Yeah. Oh, I see. I missed that.
I thought he was referring to another hit.
Oh.
Alright, that's...
Only $10.
In fact, I might...
Oh, yeah, you better get out of here, Rebel.
Oh, what? Oh.
Go now, save yourself. I'll see you later tonight.
I don't think, yeah. Rebel doesn't need to be scared. Not Rebel.
Alsaris.
Alright, I know I'm like moving this mini around all like consistently, but I'm just trying to get under the skirt. Oh, clip that!
Wow, Steph, wow. Need a little upskirt action is what you're saying? Alright. Hey, everybody does.
Linux may in general be good at the activity of hit on, but
yeah. Lennox better be careful. He's not the only tiefling in the world. Certainly not the only hot tiefling.
This is true. Alright, we're gonna clean that up. Yeah, as horrible as it was, I'm excited for Sunday's game.
Yeah, me too.
I'm excited for the fallout. Beefy McBeeferton? Oh yeah. Yeah, Ileana's like tiefling friend from the army.
Yeah. Rodrigo.
Rodrigo
would never do something like that.
No, of course not.
No. Nope. Rodrigo has an honor code as a fellow paladin.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, that meme though that Emilio sent was just gold. She's gonna take psychic damage.
Oh god.
Oh man.
Bogus. Absolutely bogus.
The only thing wrong with this comparison about the Ross and Rachel thing is that I think that Ileana's closer to Monica. Rachel's not smart enough to be Ileana, you know.
Oh, right. No, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Aw,
The
yeah.
therapist Phoebe is the best ever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure, Madbird. Yeah. I can totally see that.
Mm-hmm. Excuses.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean...
Just hashtag my backstory. My backstory made me do it.
My backstory made me do it.
Oh my god, can that please be our next t-shirt? My backstory made me do it.
Please.
Done. I think everyone's been there.
Alright, I have this table over here for my paint, and I just keep putting paint in front of me. Okay.
Oh, uh-huh.
Alright.
Well, new process.
Yeah. Alright, we got some, we're getting baby cut backstory. I think that's already a t-shirt.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen it. Gosh, is it by the same people that do strong female character?
Oh, yeah. I think it probably is, yeah.
I remember seeing it in the same
Geeks
area
Out
at least.
team.
Oh, CR has it. Oh, okay. Maybe not
okay.
then. Maybe,
Oh, okay.
yeah. Alrighty.
Don't worry, Rebel. We'll get it. We have a couple other t-shirts coming out, but we'll put it on the list.
Yeah. You know, if my backlog for Mad Art wasn't so long, I'd be like, yeah, we can slip it into there. But, yeah.
No worries.
I mean, I won't be working on the Linux and Ileana piece for a bit. You know, I need to let that sit for
wow.
a week.
Yeah. Wow.
I need to let that sit for a bit before I even. Oh, hey, Jane Reedy.
Oh, hey.
Oh, it was a shirt for Between the Sheets. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
heck, if it's retired, we could do our own version of it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Linux should question Ileana's feelings if she really has feelings for him, or perhaps it's because of self-guilt. Oh, what?
Whoa.
Bear. I mean, no, that's honest. That's very.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, and honestly, like, she hasn't like said anything to him about it. She's just, you know.
Yeah.
It hasn't been very, very hidden with like her I don't know, I guess nervousness? I don't know what you would.
Yeah.
Yeah. Her attraction towards him, I guess, but she hasn't voiced the attraction.
Other people have.
Other people have,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yeah. Even that Medellin Eladrin.
Oh, yeah. 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 Yeah, that's a good point, because Linux does know Ileana's well, part of it, a little bit, about the whole tiefling thing, at least, so.
Yeah.
Good point.
gosh, I wanted, some serious drama in my campaign, and now we have it. I didn't think it was going to be a love.
You're welcome.
Quadrangle, hexagon, whatever this bullshit is, but
things that are difficult to hide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's when everybody's had that set of friends in their friend group that are like, oh my god, when are they just gonna get together? Because it's almost annoying at this point.
Yeah. All right, I did not mix that color correctly, but that's fine.
Yeah, I'm very excited to do a totally random topic. I'm totally excited to do a pirate ship, or I guess you guys would just have a regular ship.
Yeah.
But then I realized if I go down that route, I'll have to make your ship, and then I'll have to make like a generic ship for when you fight another ship.
Yep. Yep. Can't just have an imaginary ship when we don't have an imaginary ship.
Yeah. I just wanted to wait to commit to a ship until I found out, are you going to use the stone to make a ship, or are you going to like purchase a ship, like a bigger ship? Because that stone only makes a 24 by 8 foot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So big enough for you guys by far, but and you can sail around the coast. I wouldn't go into like deep open ocean with it.
Right. Couldn't really get that much of a crew on it.
No, but between Elzaris and Ileana, between the ladies, you actually probably could pilot it fairly well.
Yeah.
Is it small enough?
Between the ladies, that's right. Yeah, we got it. Yeah. We got it done. The ladies will carry it.
Yeah, for sure. The boys are gonna be fucking around with those cannons and just can't figure them out. I can see it now.
And Lennox whistles nonchalantly. Yep. Yep. I was wondering if you were still here.
Useless and beautiful. That's what our boys are. They're a bunch of himbos, is what they are. They love their ladies. They're just a lot. What is this conversation even about? Well, Varath, you see, Elzaris and Ileana both have sailing in their background, so we're saying if they get a ship, the ladies will take care of it, and the men are just going to stand there and look pretty on the deck.
Men playing with their cannons while the ladies take care of business? That's exactly what we're talking about.
Yes.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
Mm-hmm. That checks out to me.
Oh, we could, when I lean over, I almost got out of the frame. Okay.
Uh-oh. Not wrong. Now I want to go onto like a himbo TikTok and find some very specific himbos to compare to those boys. Actually, you know what? Because I haven't been able to really catch up. I've been watching snippets, but how's the fallout of Kaylin being going over on Friday nights?
I guess. They were, they're sad.
Yeah.
Which warms, both makes me sad and also warms my heart because I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
But yeah, they kind of found out that there's really nothing that they can really like pursue right now. So, but they still try. Like, even though Dan's like, no, like there's really nothing, and they're like, yeah, well, I want to do some more research on. Which again warms my heart. I'm just like, oh, sure. You guys. And then, Oren's getting along better with everyone. Everyone's kind of, not hitting him. No, there's been no hitting. No hitting since his inaugural episode.
Great. That's good to hear.
Yeah. He's even trying to like help a couple of them. A couple of things have kind of come out about like, you know, his past, that he's actually like, he did spy work in the army. So like he has a lot of fun for me, bardic like spying spells, when he's also an eldritch knight. So he picked up a few from there too.
Sure.
Yeah. So
very cool.
Very
cool.
I'm excited. We're not punching people anymore, so there's that, Varoth said.
Yes. Yeah, that's a great step in the right direction, right?
It really is. It really is.
Man, this piece is much bigger than last week's, and I'm not going to get as much done, which is kind of a bummer. That's okay.
You're still getting progress there. It's good.
Yeah,
it's good.
Yeah.
We still got an hour, a little over an hour.
Okay. Pick up the pace. That's what we're doing. Let's do this.
I mean, I'm not going to finish this mini today, so, you know,
no,
I don't expect you to, like...
Hey, I got most of that grass terrain done in...
You really did.
2 hours, so... I also didn't have to texturize it, though.
Well, we are listening to some funky music today, chat.
Oh.
I hope you're enjoying it. I mean, really, it's music fit for a tree.
I am a little disappointed I'm missing it.
Like, I feel like I've had this playlist going before, and it was never this funky, but apparently it's fitting the mood. There's so much to tackle under the skirt, Madbird said. There absolutely is.
Yeah.
Oh, the trees was, yeah.
Oh, thank you.
The one tree. I'm sorry, I said trees plural. The
dead tree.
Singular tree. And to cause drama, Ileana and Linnet could have a lover spat over what happened last week. And have like a team Ileana versus team Linnet. Putting the whole party in a tough spot. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. That's a lot. That's a lot. That would definitely take it to anime level, you know?
Yeah.
That would definitely be a very anime thing to do. Maybe I go to bed too early on Friday nights. It feels like most of the combats I remember were between party members.
Wow.
Wait a minute.
Man.
No Arvids. What series are you talking about?
Friday nights.
Oh, Friday nights or Sunday nights? Because I think maybe because you're working on a battle map. I don't know. I just know Gnome Arvid.
Yeah.
Or Gnome Arbills. I'm sorry. I keep seeing that as a T instead of an L.
Dead trees. Okay, well, while we're waiting for that, I'm going to reach over, pardon my giant arm in the camera, Rebel, just for you. My dead tree, do you know what I made it out of? Let me see if I can get it on camera. That is definitely the bag that my tortilla chips came in from Tijuana Flats that I like tore up into pieces and twisted together, put some paint on, and then put my little put him in the corner.
Wow.
So he can watch over
so
us.
So creative.
Let's
give a round of applause for the creativity, please.
Like, what do I have that looks like bark? It's tortilla chip bag.
Perfect.
Yeah.
10 out of 10 would emulate.
Yeah. Like, sometimes you just need a singular dead tree and you don't want to put a lot of...
Really? Yeah, no. I completely agree. I completely agree.
I can't wait. I cannot wait until you guys are in like the jungle portion and you're going to be like, what do I see? I'm like, a bunch of fucking trees. You can't see past them. It's really dark. It's really dense.
Yeah.
You're in the middle of a jungle.
Yeah.
Stormfall, I think one was in the State Brass where I think the Rune Child was taking shots at Brixie.
Oh yeah, you're talking. I think that was when Brixie was like there were a couple of different Brixies. It was It was kind of a time thing. Mm-hmm.
There's trees
JM Reedy, I I can't promise that my tortilla trees would be as good as Victoria's tortilla tree.
Oh, I'm sure they're gonna be amazing. Your tortilla trees. Oh man. Standing in the open grass. Yeah. You go right ahead and say that.
Ooh, that sounded like a challenge, and I wouldn't take it.
Yeah. Yeah. Like someone who will remain anonymous in our Sunday chat when I said, hey, who's got the recap this week? And they decided to sass back. I think the DM said on stream last week that she was going to take them from now on. And I immediately replied with disadvantage.
Yep.
But I felt bad, but
Yep.
you know, don't test me.
Oh, no, you're right, Mad Bird. I remember that now. I remember that. About the incident that Gnome Arbos is talking about. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you're doing a horrible job of mixing paints today. Like, we're just not mixing the right colors
That's
together.
okay. You know, between my
Some
bullshit
days.
in the beginning.
Some
and,
days.
We had a really strong first episode.
We did.
Yeah, we just used all of our mojo.
Alright, I need to like...
Is it bad I'm getting bored of doing the tile portion, so I might just move on, even though I'm not finished?
You know, no, it's not.
That's right.
Oh yeah, that's too dark. That looks like she has a beard on. That's not good. That's
Like
not,
one of those tourist trap beards that's
that's not what
attached
I'm
to a
looking
Viking
for.
hat.
Yeah.
That's a great look. What are you
That's
talking
not what
about?
I'm looking for.
I cannot wait till that piece is done. And that's not a pressure you to get it done thing. I'm just
No, it
excited
is.
for
It is.
Yeah.
It is almost there. I just gotta work the text on it because where did this cat hair come from? Kitty hair. I just have to work the text because I have to do that in another program because my program refuses to handle text correctly.
Yeah.
So get the text worked out, and I think that's it. I think. Oh, I was gonna put like I'll be probably if I remember or have time to do so, working with you this week on a logo for the Dwarven City to put on a couple of their shirts.
Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Yes, I love it.
Yeah, that didn't quite fix the problem.
So if anyone is like, what the hell is she doing? Why is she just like lightly brushing her paint across? I don't know if you can see this. I've got, because it's like pressed little dots, I've got all these little pieces of styrofoam that are coming out that I'm trying to pull off of there before I do the top coat. They kind of look like little pebbles or gravel, but they're causing me problems, so I'm getting them off there.
You don't want anything to cause you problems, Victoria. So
No, Victoria Strife. No. My husband and I have this thing that when we watch a show and we find a character that we really like, and they're having issues in the show, we're like, oh no, we don't want Strife for that character. Like when we watch TNG, Star Trek.
Oh yeah.
We love Data. We no Data Strife in our lives. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
You leave poor Data alone.
Alright, so that's kind of a brown color, so probably actually do her.
Oh, sorry. Yes, that is definitely jungle basin map that I'm making. Yeah. Bear Economist is correct. I am just doing a generic like dungeon street tile since we couldn't get the cameras working properly. Work on beans.
Cameras were not cooperating.
Yeah, it's another Sunday night issue.
Oh God!
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that was a lot. That was a lot Sunday night.
I really
That was wild.
Put me in a weird mood for battle. I was like, oh. much finished with this black. So. Steph, tell me to be an adult and just finish my outlines instead of
Victoria.
Yeah.
Be an adult.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. All right. One more round. We can do this. Sometimes you just need a friend to give you some tough love.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Hold me accountable to my dungeon tiles. Stop being a little bee and just paint your dungeon tiles.
Yeah. We could all use some tough love amongst friends.
Yep. Oh, man. You know what time it is? Time to open a new can of LaCroix.
Oh, boy. Here we go. That sweet, sweet sound.
Oh, man. Water. I'm thinning water. I consent. Rebel, I don't want to hear it.
Does Rebel love LaCroix too?
No. She's on the anti-LaCroix team.
Oh, that's a tough place to be. I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
I've never had a LaCroix.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like it's a really strong stance to take against sparkling water. Like, why are you so vehemently opposed to my sparkling water? Just live and let live, my friend.
Yeah, I don't think that. Yeah, I mean, some of us have issues with I mean, carbonation, right?
Sure. Yeah. If that's not your thing, I get it.
Right. But yeah.
But don't shame me for
Yeah,
my
don't. Yeah.
enjoyment.
For sparkling water. Oh, yeah, interesting.
Oh, that might be a good idea. That might be good on like that super nice foam too. This is really crappy foam, Therapotamus. I do kind of like how it's falling apart though, because it's making more of an aged tile look, Doesn't make it easy, but nothing's easy, right? Not anything good anyway.
Nope, especially not in 2020, so.
No. Oh my gosh. Tell me about it. In my fantasy sports ball team, me and one of the other people who usually do really well are dead last. We haven't won a single game. And two of the people who always lose are winning undefeated so far. It is 2020 is just I'm over it. I'm over it. So over it. Oh. Thanks, Barrabotas. Yeah, no, it is taking my time. Though, I think it's going to look really cool in the end. And the best thing is because this is a really generic terrain, I'll get to use it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, it's honestly my ADHD. I was really enjoying it the first 12 squares, and then I was like, okay, this is okay, and now I'm just ready to move on. That's all. That's why I needed Steph to give me that pep talk.
Yeah. That's what I'm here for, Sorry.
Yeah. Atlanta sports teams are doing exactly what Atlanta sports teams always done for us, sports inspection. Sorry to hear that. Damn, Brady. Get it. I won't take over our painting stream with sports ball talk, but I will say, as a Chicago Cubs fan, I understand that pain for many years. Yeah, I know. So I know you'll probably be doing some older pieces stuff on Friday, but do you know what you're working on?
I think that I said I was going to work on the I
Definitely not
I was
Linux.
going to say no. We're letting that rest for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just can't. I can't do it. I can't do it right now.
Yeah.
I
That
can't
is
even look at it.
reasonable. Reasonable.
No, I think I said last week I was going to possibly work on the Axel and Tasso's wedding with Aga in the
Oh,
background.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think that's my next oldest besides the Ileana and Linux one.
Nice.
What do you mean, Rebel? You knew, I mean, you were there when I drew it, right? You remember the piece, correct?
I mean, I know it's been a hot minute.
Yeah, I mean, don't act new, Don't.
Yeah.
Are you new? I'm excited. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I have no idea what we're going to play on Madbird Plays. I am excited now that I've actually gotten to play Among Us for us to try and do Among Us.
Yeah.
I was pretty successful because I got to pull the I don't know what I'm doing thing, which made it really easy for me to lie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where I was when someone died.
Yeah, I'm new.
It definitely wasn't right next to the body with the knife in my hand.
Mm-hmm. Look, I thought this was a letter opener.
I thought that was the objective, that I was hitting the objective button. I didn't even know I was a saboteur.
Yeah, I'm so excited that Lily's planning on joining.
Yeah. Should be fun. I just want to wait until it's a week where we've got 8 to 10 people, because we had 5 and it was really great for learning, but I can definitely see where more people would make it more exciting, because we burned through those scenarios. We don't want to play with randos.
God, no.
Also,
what is this? Chat roulette? No.
Yeah. Oh, the callback. I love it. That was the craziest. I can't. Is chat roulette even still a thing?
I would hope not. How do I go into the vent like Dan? What?
Y'all acting a little sus. Oh, hey now. Never. Minus lag, yes. Maybe chat roulette. Oh, I almost said something aloud. I don't know if I'm allowed to. Hold on, I'm gonna message you something in Zoom.
I mean, why not? Sure.
You sure? Well, yeah. I will keep it a secret.
Why not?
Secret.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's a way that we can get like a little chat, like set up a sending stone thing, but it randomly messages someone else in the world, someone else that has one of these random sending stones.
Yes.
So you get like a chat
Write
roulette
it down,
situation.
Victoria. Write it down.
Let me get it on right now. Steph and I have this little pet project that I guess we're,
slowly working on.
Yeah. But if any of you are familiar with like the Sky Mall catalog or the Oriental Trading Company or any of those really goofy novelty catalogs, we decided that we needed we needed one of them in the Astrolenor world. But we actually created two competing catalogs. So we're currently working on making up different items for it. And we're pretty excited. They're going to be in all the hotel rooms throughout Astro Lenore, so you can just mail order your supplies. We're pretty excited. People pretending they don't know the game ask me things like Ben or Hole or something. Yeah, pretty much no. What are some of the amazing things that we have that we don't want to, that we're okay like spoiling a little?
Yeah. I know we have a lot of ideas in there.
Man.
There are a lot of ideas.
There's some animal outfits. We have like a whole series of animal outfits.
Right. We do have to sell mood rings because I did put those into the Forsaken world.
Yes. Let's see here. I'm just gonna take a peek at the list to see if there's anything that's
I mean, it's part of crafting, right? I mean, we're crafting these. We're crafting these objects, this experience. So yeah. We're
Let's go ahead and
curating it.
Go. We don't have a team. Hey, I can't say that. Okay, I love how we have a whole thing. Astro Lenore Sky Mall. Let's see for ideas for the Sky Mall. Yeah, the aviator outfit for the horses and the kitties.
Yes.
Oh, the whole yoga mat series, remember?
Yes.
With the rainbow throwing up. The
Yes.
unicorn rainbow. Yes, for our yoga users on Sundays. Let's see here. Luxury bamboo toilet stool with foot massager. I don't remember putting that in the list, but there it is. Wiener dog slippers?
Has the list become sentient and just started adding stuff itself?
Well, I think I might have put it in there. I just don't remember doing it.
Well, I mean, it was I think we started putting a lot of stuff in there, 2 months ago? It's been a bit. It's been a bit. Because it was before Dan was out for a few weeks.
Yes. Oh, yes. These men's onesies. The ones that look like button-up shirts, but they're onesies.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, man. Let's see. I know we had more. Oh, the long-distance friendship lamp.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Where you could randomly, no, that's not a ghost. That's my friend on the other side of the world. Just turning on my lamp.
Nostalgia literally means the pain from an old wound. It takes us to a place
Yes, with the crotch pocket buttons.
to go again.
I hear yoga users. I'm like, we do yoga on Sundays. Like actual yoga. Yeah. Exactly.
We should probably sell the Viking hats and the beards that the Forsaken, the Obsidian's crew bought.
Yes. Great idea. With your travel keg.
Yes. Yeah, we need to sell the travel cake set. Yeah.
Yeah. I love the okay creepy always talking about how nostalgia is in pain.
Yeah. It's in the track. It's the.
Oh.
It has some voice tracks in there.
Oh.
And crotch pocket.
Crotch pocket. Yes. So yeah, we're very excited about it. We even sort of thought that, was this before Pepino found? You were saying that Lennox and Pepino needed to make those. No, it had to have been with Jules because Jules was the one who made the fucking to-go code. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's Lennox. Lennox
did it. Lennox did it. That's right. Oh yeah, because we thought the campaign would devolve into everyone just trying to fulfill orders for to go
Yes.
gifts instead of
Yeah.
actually questing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Sunday night just becomes a successful startup. That's all you guys are doing. Don't worry. At some point, I would be tired of DMing that and offer you a buyout.
Yeah.
Some venture capitalist.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is a giant chunk. All right. Well, there it goes. Oh, shoot. Yet again, I forget we're on stream. Cannot just sing this licensed music.
Yep. It's okay. It's all right.
Because we don't battle that much on tiers, I actually haven't gotten to really sing for Maeve.
Oh no.
Got all of these like little parody songs. I'm like, oh, that would be fun.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I haven't really battled.
Well, you hear that, Dan? It's a challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to get some smaller brushes to do these. Yeah.
Are they smaller brushes you currently own, or smaller brushes you're gonna have to acquire?
No, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to at least get like one or two at least. I'm gonna be able to find like a pack of them for cheap. Or I mean, honestly, if I could just cut down a couple, but do it very, very carefully.
Oh, the bristles themselves.
Yeah.
For a split second, I thought you meant the handle, and I was like, "Girl, I don't think that's gonna do what you think it's gonna do."
That's not an answer to the problem.
Yeah, I mean, try anything you want.
And I could.
All right, if you lose me, I'm so sorry. The storms are coming.
Daniel doesn't have a low or regular volume setting when talking to people on the computer or phone.
Oh, he missed the challenge. I see.
Oh, yeah, Victoria was saying that she hasn't been able to use Maeve's singing on, for Maeve on Curious Lament because there hasn't been that many battles. So I said, well, that sounds like a challenge to me. If I've ever heard one.
All right.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. It might happen tonight. We just ran into some fucking kids that tried to pickpocket.
Oh, that's right.
Harlan.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, honey, wrong group.
Oh no. Oh no.
I know. We're not the tell you should mind your business and send you along.
Yeah, or give them money and be like, oh, you're
Right.
pickpocketing? You must need some money. Here, have some of mine.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, Maeve might, if they're still alive after Axel is done with them, Maeve might try and recruit them, but honestly, if Axel kills something, she might be more reasonable to live with. Aren't you? Wait, what? Freaking Gimbal. Giving that thief money after yelling at Sherwood for giving
Oh
his chicken money.
yeah. Gimbal. Yeah, the Forsaken had a thief break in
Mhm.
and try to steal from Gimbal in the middle of the night, and he ended up giving that it was. I mean, it was like I did have it. I think it was a young female, and I said that she looked like a teenager.
Yeah.
On the younger side of teen, and so he gave her 10 gold. I don't remember.
Wow.
Gave her a lot of money,
Yeah.
Which, yeah. Yeah. I don't remember what city that was in. Was that in Bern? No, because you guys didn't go to the bottom of Fairweather? That must have been in Fairweather. I don't even remember the city that was in. But, yeah, and I even, like, created, like, a little, like, if they ran into her again, but they never went to, like, check it out. So,
Might later.
maybe, yeah.
You know, the cities that you build expecting your
Oh, God.
PCs to go back to. You put so much love and attention
Yeah.
into every building. You know
Yeah.
that every shop operator's name, and
Yeah.
they just fuck right off.
Yeah. Yeah, I've kind of, yep.
It happens.
Yeah, after session 1, that kind of, it was Bornheim. Oh, you're right, it was Bornheim. That's it. Yeah, because that was a crappy inn that y'all went to.
I know I started reworking on that on Harasa, and I was like, why am I even putting this much work into it?
Well, we're gonna get there. We'll get there. We have to go there.
Well, you
Like,
have to get there, but then, you know,
What are we gonna do when we get there? That's the question.
Yeah. Well, I know that Lennica's backstory stuff there, so, you know, at some point you guys will end
exciting.
up, Okay.
I was just thinking over the past couple of days, with the events being as they were, I was like, you know, Ileana shared some of her backstory with Lennick, and Lennick never really shared any of his backstory with Ileana.
Oh.
So, you know.
Does she want to hear it now?
I don't know. Gimpa was the one with the salt, and he poured it all over. What?
What?
What are you talking about? Jamie? Are you talking about, oh, she's just a bugbear's slave now? Oh, that's, oh my god, yeah, okay. Yeah, because Bornheim is now occupied by the bugbears, by the invading bugbear army. So yeah.
No.
So yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Y'all had your chance.
Awful.
Y'all had your chance.
Wow.
That's a good point. I need to rewatch this Bornheim to make sure, like, to see if there's anything I can bring back.
Well, everyone, oh shit, there's one. Literally, I just finished washing my brush and I find one little section that had no paint. So, there we go. All right. We made it. We made it to the end. We can start putting gray on top.
Woohoo!
I know. 30 minutes left. And that rain is really coming down.
Yeah, I don't think it's raining here, but it's been super overcast most of the day.
Well, you know.
Or most of the day that I've
Florida.
seen, since I'm kind of stuck in front of a computer. But oh, I heard that.
Yeah. I felt it. That one. Let's start with a really big brush.
Poor Bornheim was without their supplies during the invasion too. Mm-hmm. Well, we could have saved Bornheim if we only was a certain barn with all the things with us. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you don't know that. You absolutely. Yeah. I mean, Kazeel had some interesting stuff on him, but I don't think anything that would have, like, changed any of that.
Okay, so jumping back to our conversation from last week about shows we're watching. I know you said you're watching Community right now.
Yes.
And I was like, yes, I want to watch it, but Tom has been waiting We skipped Community and went straight to Schitt's Creek. So
I have not finished Schitt's Creek, but what I've watched like maybe the first season and love it.
Okay. Well, we've watched like 3 or 4 episodes, and so far, pretty funny. But yeah, I was like, should we start Community? You know, having it on the brain. And he's like, actually, everyone keeps giving me crap because we haven't watched Schitt's Creek, and everyone's already watched Community, so maybe we should, you know, get with the times. I'm like, ugh, okay, fine.
Yeah, super, super funny. Yeah, I've been really into this. Like, I get into weird spaces where like I'll watch these weird series of weird YouTube videos. Recently, it's been like exposing MLM secret, like exposing like MLMs and which are things like LuLaRoe. Like businesses like that.
Yeah.
And like MLM horror stories, and now I'm into this like to like YouTubers who like talk about not only MLMs but also like other kind of like I don't know, like not really conspiracies, but just like exposing the truth on like these big companies and
wow. No, I love that stuff too. I'm totally there with you. I have to be in the mood, but yeah.
Yeah, like recently I've been watching this one YouTuber that's really what's she called? Oh, it's Illuminati is one that I've been watching recently. Yeah, but she talks about all these like big corporations. But yeah, so sometimes I get into, instead of like watching like an episode of, you know, like while I'm eating, I'll like turn on YouTube and just watch like an expose on like Erebon.
Love it. You know, the YouTube thing that I've gotten Thomas addicted to is we watch some of those Try Guys videos, and
oh my gosh, yes,
we love them. We particularly love Keith's Eat the Menu series.
Yes, me too.
Oh my god, we are obsessed with it.
Me too.
Oh man, I don't want to spoil anything, but have you seen the spoilers for an Eat the Menu? Have you seen the latest one, the Sonic one?
I think I did. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, I think I might not have went through. Yeah, I think I watched that one all the way through.
Oh, okay. We were a little disappointed he didn't even, besides the strawberry lemonade, which happens to be my personal favorite, he didn't really drink any of the drinks, like even the ocean
Yeah,
water,
he only got one.
You know?
He only got one.
Yeah. I was a little disappointed with that. We love it when he gets into like food coma and his eyes start to like squint, and
it happens every time.
It's so good.
Every video.
Yeah.
Jam Reedy stuff. It's not conspiracies or anything, just exposing the truth. The channel is called the Illuminati. Oh, but it really, like, you should try it out. Like, it's like
okay.
Yeah, she's really, it's like spelled like Illuminati, but naughty is like Nautti or something like that.
Okay.
She has a really cute, like, instead of having like her video up or just like instead of showing her, I guess, she has these little like animated characters of this like female with like a female body with like a pyramid head with like one eye. That like just kind of like, you know, as she's talking will kind of like take different positions and like is holding a teacup, and I don't know, she's just really entertaining. But yeah, I love Eats the Menu. Oh gosh, so good.
We used to love back when Zach did Candid competition.
Yes.
Oh my god, I love it. We love it without a recipe. Oh my gosh, we watched so much of that.
Oh yes.
Oh. Speaking of recipes, did you see they dropped the new season of Great British Baking Show?
I did. I haven't watched any of it yet.
Neither
but
have
yeah.
we.
Yeah.
But yeah. Very excited about it in this house. Yes, absolutely, brass. So the group name for the Obsidian Scar is the Illuminati, spelled naughty. Perfect.
I mean, that kind of fits. It really kind of fits. Because
Your conspiracies?
Yeah, we have conspiracies. Not only Derek, but Ileana gets a little conspiratorial sometimes.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love it. And it's when we're saying it, it sounds so serious. But then if it's spelled,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh God, was that thunder?
Yep.
Holy.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It's storm season here. Actually, we're over the peak, but we have until November for hurricanes.
Yeah, you have a whole other alphabet to get through, so.
Yeah. Don't remind me. Oh God. Hold on 1 second. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you're fine. We're getting somewhere with this.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine.
Tom forgot we were on stream and called me from the
Tom.
store. Oh, Tom.
I hope it was. I hope it was important.
It was dinner related.
That's pretty important.
That's pretty important. But super funny. He's like, he's normally not like a chatter, but he was just being a little bit chatty. I'm like, babe, I don't care.
Yep.
We're on stream.
Yep.
Oh, shit. I only answered because you rarely call me. You usually text me when you're at the store, so I thought something was seriously wrong.
Nope. Just need to know. Yep.
Yeah. Just making stir fry and didn't have bok choy. Wanted to know if I wanted something else.
It's pretty important. It's pretty important.
There's really no substitute.
The bok choy is definitely an important aspect.
Absolutely. Bok choy or bust.
Jane Reedy, are we out of tortilla chip bags?
Oh. Yeah.
Also a valid question.
Yeah. No, we're not. Although that tortilla chip bag came from a restaurant. It's Tijuana Flats is a Mexican restaurant here in the Orlando area. Look, I absolutely look at because I'm such a big recycler. We compost. I'm a big old hippie. So anything that I think looks interesting or useful, I totally save it to craft out of.
Hey, yeah. Absolutely.
I mean, we all remember the fire elemental fight where I used the tops of the cooking spray cans as your lifts. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not ideal, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. Oh, instead of separating the brushes I've been using, I've been just sticking them back in this cup. So now I'm going to wash all the brushes because I don't know which ones are the ones I've used.
Great.
Fun times.
You know what's crazy is this paint looks so dark in person, but I look at it on stream and it's like there's hardly any gray paint on it at all.
Oh, I can tell. I can tell the gray paint.
Can you see it? Okay.
Yeah.
I will tell you that I can barely see the black lines in front of me, if that gives you an idea.
Yeah. You just gotta turn up the contrast on your eyes, Victoria.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. What was I thinking?
Get with it.
It's because my dark vision is better than my day vision.
That's it. It's a handy trait to have.
It is. Oh, my husband hates it. Oh my gosh. We come home and, at night, and I'll just start walking around, putting stuff away. He's like, will you turn on a light? And I'm like, I don't need it. I don't know what you want from me. And then he turns on a light, and then I hiss like a vampire because it's too bright.
Just remember that not everyone's a vampire, Victoria.
Yeah, I know. I used to say I was a werewolf with my dark vision, but I think I'm probably more of a vampire. I'm more of a lich. Do we? Liches have dark vision.
Oh God, I don't. Yeah,
Oh.
Dan. I mean, you're the expert on
Yeah, you're
liches,
the
Dan.
expert on the lich. Actually, if I was going to be a forever living being, let's be honest, I would be an archfey.
Thanks.
It's way more fun. Witches are boring. Sorry, Kaylin.
Hey,
I don't-
Caitlin didn't choose the lich life. The lich life chose
It
her.
was Kaylin, yeah.
She just made some, questionable decisions.
Right. I mean, she did think she was doing the right thing.
Yeah. Random question: what is y'all's gut reaction to Tabaxi werewolves? I mean, I think it sounds cool, honestly.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Gotta live your truth, Jam Reedy. If Tabaxi werewolves is your truth, then absolutely go for it.
I used to read this series. I don't anymore because it just got too convoluted, but I read this series that had a lot of different were animals in it, not just werewolves.
Mm-hmm.
And I loved it. I loved the sort of expansion of that world.
Yeah.
The idea that it's a cat person that turns into a wolf, that's amazing. I'll share it with you later, Steph, to see if you've also read it.
Probably not. My reading list is surprisingly short for people that.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was interesting when it started because it was almost like a combination of a fantasy thing, but also a little bit of like a detective situation.
Oh, cool.
And there was also a little bit of like naughty action, but then it just sort of evolved after 20 or so books. Into
Yeah,
just like a whole lot of naughty.
Things
And
kind
I'm
of,
like,
yeah.
Look, I love me some good naughty action, but it was a little much.
Yeah, after 20 books, things start getting, they start, yeah. I
You just
kind
keep
of
trying to top the next one, and you just can't.
I kind of lose track. I mean, my track record with books for series usually is like after the third one, I'm like done.
Oh.
Yeah,
no,
I'm not like a long book series person. Even ones that are like longer than 3 books. Like even like with Outlander, I really loved.
Yeah.
Well, third book was a little. It too started getting a little like. I mean, even though I enjoyed reading it because I wanted to know what happened to the characters, it started getting like, okay, like this is just kind of like rehashing the same
Played
story,
out.
but a little bit different.
Yeah.
But yeah, like that one had several books, and I was like, yeah, I'm kind of done after the third one.
Oh, how interesting.
Yeah.
For me, if it's good, like if it's a good series and you're giving me interest in things, I'm in it to win it, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, if you start really just sort of replaying the same storylines, you know, you're trying to do that thing where you just one up the last
Oh,
situation.
yeah.
I'm just like, ugh, I can't, you know. That's kind of what this one did.
Yeah, not good.
It lost its sort of like detective roots, and
Mm-hmm.
plus it did one of my favorite characters dirty. So I was like, oh, I'm out of
Oh,
here.
not fun. Not fun.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, don't. Are mine? I have to step off camera over to my other art stream pile of brushes that are just outside of my arm's reach.
Of course they are.
Of course. Had to get my stenciling brushes so we could get some like dry brushing stenciling.
Yeah.
Where Veripotamus. That is a life option for you for sure.
Can contract being a werewolf? I mean, why not? Absolutely.
Yeah.
I would love to see a bugbear. Ooh, interesting. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for the idea. I don't know. I don't know what to say there.
Look. Hey, we all know there was that werewolf attack at the beginning of the Obsidian Scar, but we haven't really identified most of the victims. Maybe one of them was a victim.
Oh, yeah.
Because Jonathan's a werewolf.
The real question is, can bugbears become werehumans? I don't know. I mean, why not? I guess if they believe hard enough, sure.
Yeah. Maybe in your world they can.
With a little bit of faith, trust, and fairy dust. Yes.
Beautiful. Sorry about the stamping noises.
How dare you.
Stamping ASMR.
Hey, Shattered Tabletop Games. Welcome.
Oh, hey there.
Faroth, gosh. It's hilarious.
And craves pumpkin spice, yes. Yeah, that checks out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've not verified all the information yet, so I don't want to spread half-truths, but I did hear a little interesting something the other day that most of the spices that they use in pumpkin spice were traditionally used to like ward off evil spirits and
What?
in like protection spells and stuff. Yeah, like the nutmeg and the clove and the ginger and stuff like that. And so, you know, that's where the blend of pumpkin spice originally came from, to protect from evil spirits.
I love it.
I'm like, oh my gosh, what a fun backstory for the pumpkin spice latte. Ginger, no, ginger's so good in pumpkin spice. Yeah.
Yes.
you sound like Tom. Look, you won't even know it's in there if it's done properly, okay? Oh, I was like, what's the problem? I get a little... I might need to go back. But if you won't know it's there, just I'll probably put it in there. What? Oh, look. It will absolutely enhance. Yes, yeah. Just like, you eat cookies and you don't taste the salt, but if you don't put salt in there, they don't taste right. Come on, y'all. Get with the program. Thank you, Shattered Tabletop. At least someone understands besides Steph. Steph, I think it's going to take a little bit of finessing for on stream, but I'm really liking how this, those really flat, stiff stencil brushes.
Yes.
I really like the texture that it's adding to these dungeon tiles. Yeah. You know what? If Madbird Streams is still around, maybe I'll shoot you a picture and you can put it on Instagram. Oh, hold on. It's my lazy ass isn't doing it.
Feeling those early dinner hunger pains.
Oh, yeah.
I've been trying to find some like low sugar like snacks that are not like just like vegetables or whatever.
Yeah.
And I found some. I was looking at pork rinds because I like pork rinds, and I was looking at I saw one called pigless pork rinds. Thought, okay, all right, like let's try this. That sounds okay. So I got the original. Yeah, they don't taste like pork rinds.
I cannot imagine they would.
They don't
Steph.
taste bad, but they just taste like a chip. Like
oh sure,
yeah.
Kind of like how baked Cheetos don't taste like anything like regular Cheetos,
right.
But they have their own yumminess.
Right. It's like I don't hate them, but also like it doesn't quite kick that pork rind fervor.
Yes. Of course.
So yeah. So we're definitely going to get some actual pork rinds.
Yeah, just do it.
I'm all for trying like the more humane option.
Yeah, sure. Pork rinds are using parts of the animals that you wouldn't normally use. So.
Right, that's true.
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah. I can say this one, while not horrible, it doesn't quite get the experience. It's like I could have paid like, $1 less and just got some, chips,
Yeah. So there should be a Madbird cooking show now. Oh, Jam Reedy, do not tempt me. Don't tempt me. I love cooking so much. If I was in any profession that's not related to my current profession, I would be a chef. That would be what I would pursue.
Interesting.
Yeah. I really love it. Actually, when COVID is all done, I told Tom that I'm going to go. You can like audit different classes at the Cordon Bleu here in town. and I'm gonna go learn better knife skills. Because I've always wanted to have better knife skills.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think cooking could fall under dungeon craft.
Oh, okay. Sure. Yeah.
I just go for the cheap $1 dry herbs. Oh my gosh, I have some. Oh, because I've seen some YouTubers like rave about it. Everything but the bagel seasoning.
Oh yeah.
I just bought some, and I'm waiting for it to arrive to try.
You know what I put on a lot of things? I don't know if you do this. Old Bay. I love.
Oh no!
Oh gosh, put some Old Bay on French fries. Yes.
Nice.
Put it on baked potatoes. Yes.
My winning combination is cumin, cinnamon, and a little bit of chili powder.
Oh my gosh, you would love to. Have you ever tried tahini?
No.
It's like this fun, like Mexican spice. I'll send you a picture of but it's so good. You know what it's really good on? Watermelon. It makes your watermelon like savory.
Ooh,
and because of like the little bit of spice in it, it's supposed to be fantastic for helping you lose weight. Because it helps you feel fuller faster. It's really yummy. Because I love salty things, so turning something like watermelon into savory something, that is my jam.
For sure. Yeah. Yeah, I can handle a little bit of spice, but after that it starts getting...
No. It's not too spicy. I will say that. I can handle more Asian spice than I can, like, Mexican spice.
Oh, yeah.
Which is
I
funny.
guess I should be, like, specific about that. Like, you know, like, hot spicy is what I mean. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Oh.
It is pretty funny, though, since my husband is...
I throw jalapenos
Mexican.
on everything right now. What?
Oh, okay, sure. Pepper cheese, yeah. You know, you go through phases. It happens. Like a phase I'll never grow out of. I put a fried egg on just about everything. I love it. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I do go with phases with eggs. Sometimes there's like I would go like 2 years where like I'm just not into eggs. It's fine. You know, as far as just like, you know, boiling them or whatever. But then like there will be like 4 years later I'm just like, yeah, I want to eat eggs every day.
Yeah. I'm definitely in an eggs every day mood right now. You know what? I found out that half a bag of my P.F. Chang's microwave rice has less calories in it than a slice of toast. I was like, what?
Yeah.
So, yeah, for breakfast I have like rice with a fried egg on it.
Yes.
So yummy.
I love it.
Just some like leftover veggies from the night before. Some jam.
Breakfast veggies? Oh, that's a total Forsaken thing.
It is. It is. Why do you think I love the Forsaken food so much? I am a breakfast veggie IRL breakfast veggie girl.
Something we should have in the Sky Emporium, like dried breakfast veggies.
Yes. Oh my gosh, like an MRE, you can reheat them. Yeah. MREs. Ugh. You know, I didn't know what a Lunchable was for years. Because, you know, growing up in a military family. We didn't have them. If we wanted a little meal on the go, I'm not kidding, my dad would just throw MREs into the pantry.
Oh, sure. No. I believe it. I believe it.
Yeah. We would fight over because I remember at some point when we were growing up, they started coming out ones with M&Ms in it, and my sisters and I would fight over them.
Oh.
You know, because everything else was like crap.
Yeah.
You know, crap dessert.
And that's pretty significant thing to fight over, I think.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
In a house without sweets.
Oh, I can't. I can't imagine. My house was. I mean, every house I went to growing up was like full of sweets. Like, yeah.
It's so much
part of my problem today, but you know.
Yeah. Well, if it makes you feel better, I grew up without them. Went to college. Binged on them and now have
no, and
we're in the same spot.
That's what I was just thinking. I was like, probably the exact opposite is true too, where you're just like, oh, I couldn't have these. Yes.
No.
I want to eat all of the sweets.
Yeah.
I
think I lived on Cheetos and Mountain Dew my first year of college.
Easy to do. Easy to do. Back when, you could eat anything.
Yeah.
That was a very old person thing to say.
Though.
I really aged myself there.
You aren't wrong. Well, we're like the same age.
And I felt it as soon as it came out of my mouth. I was like, oh man, that's rough.
Don't you? I really.
Well, I'm now depressed.
Yeah.
Reading.
I know. It is true though. Like I thought, I still feel fairly young, but my body reminds me every day, like you are not the young whippersnapper you once were.
Yeah. Yep. All right.
So if you're currently in your, I almost said your lower 20s, your early 20s, be
enjoy
kind
it.
to your body. Enjoy it, but also be kind to your body.
Exactly,
because,
yes.
It will come back to bite you, no matter how much it doesn't feel like it will. Life tips with Steph and Vic.
Yep.
Also cooking tips. If you're not putting ginger in your pumpkin spice, you're wrong. Okay. I'm feeling it.
It's looking good.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, I think I like kind of focusing on one. I feel like I'm getting more done this way.
Yeah.
Than just
I'm sure.
peppering color across 6 of them.
Yeah. I'm sure it's more efficient the other way in terms of paint and stuff.
Yeah.
I can see where
I feel more accomplished.
Yeah. I think I will do what you did for the bases because I want to get your bases done first.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Then after that I'll probably just do one at a time. I have a little bit of paint left and I hate wasting it, so I'm like, where can I add some that isn't I'm gonna regret it?
I am just doing the exact same thing. I was like, okay, I have some gray out. Where can I add some gray on these minis? Yeah. That's the true painterly way of Yep. Need to use it this color. I mean, I could drop it into my little bin that I bought, but
I'll do my edges.
Not speaking. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh no, it was completely off topic.
Oh, I was just gonna say you're never gonna see it, but at least I feel like I didn't miss the name.
Nope, I feel that. Yeah.
But anyway, go ahead.
Oh, we were talking about childhoods, and I saw this TikTok the other day. I was last night, I think, and I saved it. It was every kid in the pool ever, and it was just this adult woman pretending to be and it was so universal of just things that kids do in the pool.
Yeah.
Doing dolphin moves.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
look, Mom, I'm a dolphin. And then
yes.
yelling for the parent to hey, look at me. And all they were doing is just spitting in the water, and the parents I see you, and
I
completely
see.
doing something else.
Amazing. Yes.
Yeah. Or tossing water out of the pool to water. Hey Mom, I'm watering the plant. Look.
Yeah. I had to have a frank conversation with my nephew about let's not water my plants with chlorinated
water. Yes, correct.
Yeah. I know, it's lots of fun. Splash it back up into the hot tub where
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Fire tail.
Oh shit! It's 4:00, Steph.
Oh wow! Look at us.
I was like,
goodness.
how close did I get to the end? I'm like, oh, what? How much time am I gonna have to?
Time has flown by.
Wow. Okay.
Well, yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, they look like dungeon tiles.
So what else do you have to do? What else do you have to do to that?
I'm gonna let it dry, and then I think maybe I'll try and I'll see what I'll do a little in the corner, like a little antique glaze on it, to really get into the into the cracks.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I'm pretty happy. Happy with where it ended up.
We got a
Let's
little bit
see.
farther on
Oh,
Silvera's, or Pyxrin, I mean,
beautiful. Yeah.
her figure. Yeah.
It's beautiful. Oh,
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, because you were like all practically red when you started,
Yeah,
right?
she was all red. So we got a little bit of shading.
You
We'll have to kind of
did.
fix up some of that, but yeah.
Yeah, great progress.
Wow, look at us. Just getting things done.
Oh my gosh. It really, I know I said it last week and I'll probably say it again next week, but really it is so productive working alongside you, being held accountable to actually do my work.
This song, I wish you could hear this song that just came on the
Oh God.
the thing.
God.
It totally gives me like a wrapping up Mr. Rogers vibe.
Oh my gosh. Well, I guess
Like,
I'm gonna have to check out for that.
I feel like I'm about ready to, like, you know, what was the thing he would do before he ended the show? Would he take off his shoes or what?
In the show, he was putting him back on, right?
Oh, was he
would
putting
come
his?
in.
Oh yeah, because he was
Yeah.
leaving. So yeah, it totally gives me
Yes,
like
yeah.
I'm about ready to put on my shoes on, put on a sweater.
Oh my God, that's
Well,
amazing.
thank you for joining us. You know, it's been a pleasure.
It is Mr. Rogers. Oh, it is Mr. Rogers. It's just a. Oh, I see. It's a remake of Mr. Rogers. It's amazing.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Well, yeah. So give a little rundown of our schedule for anyone that's watching that's not familiar. You've been watching Dungeon Craft with Steph and Victoria, which is our new Tuesday program at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Otherwise, we have D&D content a lot during the week. Mondays, Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, we have D&D 5e content at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. And also on Saturdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, we usually have D&D content. I mean, we're going to Tower of Dreams is at that time slot on Saturdays. It's on hiatus for a couple of weeks while the DM moves. So this week we're going to be doing a special Mad Art with Steph, Tower of Dreams focused Mad Art anyways. And then I think the week following Dan might be doing something. We'll just run a rerun. Tuesdays, let's see, already got that. Fridays at 12 p.m. Eastern Time, we got Mad Art with Steph, where I, Steph, do some Mad Art that you can give some ideas for over on the Discord channel if you're not already a part of that. And on Sundays at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, we have Mad Bird Plays, which is hosted by Victoria here, where we, the community of Madbird, get together and play some board games through Tabletop Simulator and occasionally Jackbox. All right, and also check out our Patreon if you have not done that yet. We just launched that not too long ago, about a month or so ago now, so hop on over there. Give us some love if you're looking for ways to support Madbird streams. That's the best way to do it. That way you get extra stuff, we get extra stuff. It just works out great all around. All right, so, yeah, I don't really know if we have...
Allison's around if that's what you're looking for. I got it up if you want me to.
Oh, is Allison house streaming?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Well, I mean, she's just streaming Hades. She's not doing any art, but
yeah, we'll head on over there. Sure.
Yeah.
So go and give Allison some love. She's playing some Hades, which is a pretty cool game if you don't already know. Are you typing that in, Vic, or you want me to?
Oh,
I got it.
I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. Did you
I
do
already
it?
have it typed in, so
okay,
I can go
great.
ahead and enter it.
Sorry.
No problem. I already have a read in progress, it says. Okay, yeah.
Oh.
We're good. We're all fine. I don't
All
know.
right.
All right,
guys.
thanks
We'll
again,
see you
y'all.
tonight.
It's the best. See you tonight. Have a good one.
All right.
Adios. And bye-bye.
Bye.